Hi everybody, I'm David Reinstrom, and I'm the author of the story we're about to read, The Trashlands, which you can read along with me in the khankids app. We're shooting this outside, number one, because it's really beautiful, and you can see this lovely holly bush. Number two, because my apartment is a mess, which is kind of a theme of the Trashlands. Omar didn't want to clean his room, and so goblins come out of the Trashlands to steal his favorite jersey. He's going to have to journey in there and get it back. Let's read the story, shall we?
The Trashlands by David Reinstrom. It was a grim, drippy day when goblins stole Omar's favorite shirt. Rain thudded against the windows, leaving long, wet streaks on the glass. Sunday. Anyway, the goblins, they crawled out of the floor like ants, whooping and screaming. At first, Omar didn't even notice them, but they noticed his jersey. "Ho ho!" one goblin cried. "A prize!" Omar bolted upright and said, "Hey, leave that alone, you goblins!" But they paid him no heed. They surged like a wave into his closet, snatched the jersey, and disappeared back into a pile of dirty laundry. Omar brushed the messy pile aside, revealing a hole, but it didn't go into the apartment downstairs. It was a hole that went somewhere else. He called out for his mother in a panicked voice. "What is it, Habibi?" she asked, and then took in the room. "I thought I asked you to clean up in here." "I will, Mama, I will, but goblins stole my favorite jersey." Omar showed her the hole in the floor. She understood the situation. "Better go in after them, honey. Picture day's tomorrow." Omar suited up, gathered his courage, and jumped in. The tunnel went farther than he expected, and it smelled like an overturned dumpster in the summertime. Out he stumbled into the Trashlands, and into the court of the Trash Goblin Queen. "What business do you have before us, Omar the Mortal?" said the Queen. "I want my jersey back," Omar declared. "Your goblins took it from me." The Trash Goblin Queen stood up from her throne. "What is trash belongs to us." "My shirt isn't trash," he said, insulted. The Queen raised the filthy jersey into the air. "Is this not garbage?" she asked. "Junk, junk, junk," the goblins roared. Omar darted forward and grabbed the shirt. The Trash Goblin Queen pulled it back. They pulled and they tugged and they strained until the Queen lost her grip. Omar raced out of the Trashlands with his prize. "I'll get you next time, you wicked boy," she called out. Omar came out from the hole in the floor. He showed his mom the shirt. "There is magic more powerful than goblin grime, Habibi," his mother said. She fished around in a drawer and pressed a roll of quarters into his palm. "It's called a washing machine. There are 3 in the basement." Starting the laundry wasn't so bad. Picking up the junk in his room was easier than he thought. But it wasn't until after Omar vacuumed the floor that the portal to the Trashlands finally closed with a dull pop. His shirt was clean, his room was tidy, and the goblins, at last, were gone. For the moment, anyway.
That was pretty brave of Omar, wasn't it, to go into the Trashlands to reclaim his jersey? Do you think you could have gone into the Trashlands to fight for a thing you cared about? Probably would have been easier for him to just, keep his room clean. Not that I know what that's like. Hey, if you want to read more wonderful stories like the one you just heard, please download the Khan Academy Kids app. It's free. You can find it on Google Play or in the App Store or in your application library of choice. Thank you so much for reading along with me. It was my pleasure. I'm David Reinstrom. You can learn anything.